Hey there, Canadian history students. I'm Faisal here, sitting at home, safely socially distanced as we come into what's going to be the third week of the school being shut down. So, you're probably wondering what's going on here, and I don't blame you for that. It's pretty confusing, and, well, I am here today to just try to share a little bit of information for you. So, the most obvious question you probably has is, when do classes start again? And my answer to that is, I don't know. The coronavirus is a global phenomenon. It shut down basically the entire world, more or less, at this point. So our school cannot open until it's safe to open it again, because the health and safety of both the students and the teachers is utmost concern, right? So we can't have the school again until medical professionals say that it's okay. So, what does that mean for you? Well, it means that you're going to have to be patient a bit with us as we continue to try to sort this out. So, one message I want you to have is that in terms of your credit, your Canadian history course credit, we are still going to finish this quad, right? One way or another. I don't know if we'll be back in the school at some point, or if from now on we'll just have to do everything online. I just don't know. But what I can say is that we are going to somehow finish this credit. So, how's that going to happen? Well, first of all, starting Monday, I'm going to start posting some videos about Canadian history from home. So I'll be talking about things that we've been discussing in class, and we will, discuss issues related to Canada's history that I was going to talk about anyway, starting last Monday. So that's where we will start things from. I will also, as I talk about them, maybe ask you to send me another paragraph about the topics we discussed, but I only intend to do just one of these. I know for a lot of you right now that this might be a very difficult time, especially if you have kids at home, or if, God forbid, one of your loved ones is sick. I hope none of you guys are sick, by the way. That would be really bad. So I don't intend to make this very odorous, but I do intend to, at the very least, put some information about Canadian history out there. I'll talk about the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. I'll talk a little bit more about the Suez Crisis, all of that stuff. And hopefully we can get some things done. So stay tuned to the website or subscribe to this channel. And starting on Monday, you'll start to see videos of me talking about these kinds of things. Now, bear with me, by the way. I'm still learning how to do this, right? I'm not a YouTuber. I mean, I know how to use the programs and everything, but, well, I'm not exactly a professional when it comes to this kind of thing. So please bear with me. Now, in terms of your final assignment, the day before we left, I gave you guys a copy of the CPT, which is the CPT I planned to give you, right? That was the plan. But then, well, there was this that happened. So, first of all, at the meeting today, they said they don't know when Quad 3 is going to end, right? So I don't actually know when the quad is supposed to finish. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if they're holding out hope that the school will be opened again in May or something like that, or what. I have no idea what they're planning on doing, but what I can say is that right now I have zero idea. So, it's an oral presentation, right? So normally you would have been standing in front of the class, just like you did the first time, and that's obviously not going to happen now, right? Because there's no class to stand in front of, unless things drastically change. So, we will have to change as well. So, I've got a question for you guys right now, right? And the question is simply this. would you guys be comfortable submitting a video to me online, right? So, just use your smartphone and either upload a video to YouTube or something like that of just you talking about the same things we discussed in that assignment, right? What makes Canada into the country it is today. So you'd use your phone or your computer like I am and just, record a video about whatever it is you want to talk about, show it to me, I'll give you a mark, then you're done. So would that be possible for you guys? Can you do that? Do you know how to do that? Or can you figure out how to do that? So that's question number 1. And question number 2 is, how comfortable would you be doing maybe an online call? Like, say, for instance, Skype or something along those lines. I have certain restrictions as a teacher. I can't just give you my phone number or else I'll get in big trouble. But, it might be possible to do things via an online platform, maybe even something like Zoom, and you could do a presentation through that, and, well, then I can mark it that way, and that can work too. So, for now I just want answers to those questions, so I can think about what we're going to do for our CPT here. So, if you could give me an email, right, it's right there on the screen, right, faisal.ahmed@tdsv.on.ca, right, so if you could just email me what you think of submitting videos to me online for those oral presentation parts, then we can maybe figure out what's going on here. So, that's about all I have to say for now. Guys, I hope that you're all staying safe. I hope that your families are well. Please continue to listen to the instructions of medical professionals. We have to maintain social distancing and flatten the curve, right? We have to be very careful here, right? So that's what's most important. Make sure you continue to wash your hands, right? And when you wash your hands, don't forget your thumbs, right? Everyone forgets the thumbs, right? So don't just go like that, right? You got to give it a little of that, okay? And don't go out unless you really need to, groceries, etc. If you want to take a walk, you can. I've been taking walks, but I usually go at about 11 at night or midnight, right? So no one's around then, right? So it's safe. So, you can do that, but just make sure you're not going around to public places when you don't need to, right? Just do it out of necessity only, and hopefully we will all get through this as a city, as a community. Alright, so I will post another of these videos on Monday. Until then, stay safe, everyone.